2020 campaigns aren't ready for the deep fake onslaught. What's that mean? They're saying that the 2020 campaigns on the Democrat side are not ready for the deep fake onslaught, meaning they're going to need serious help from people like Facebook, people like Google, people like YouTube, people like Twitter. They're going to need help finding the deep fake onslaught, as they call it. So let me ask you this. If you're on Facebook, if you're not, just go with this. All right, number 8. Now, Kamala Harris, okay? All right, I'm not going into right or wrong. But on Facebook, I cropped the top because I know this person. I know this person. Don't know if this is true or false, but an individual, this is going around, posted this on their Facebook page. This little girl was born 1964, California. All right, so they're saying she's not segregated. You know, she wasn't segregated. This is the statement. Look what pops up right under that. Go to it, Josh. There you go. Now, just so you can see it's the same person, go back. Go back to the one you had. You see where it says, of kids from many different groups, she was never segregated. Now go to the other one. Right underneath there, you see related articles, hoax alert, lead stories, hoax alert, fact checker, false. Descendants of Jamaica are black Americans under census guidelines. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing almost anything you post? That Facebook has this. See, she did not do this. I did not see it and say, oh my God, I better retaliate. That is Facebook themselves. You've seen that, right, Josh?
Yeah, I see it.
Related articles. See, if you say something about Kamala Harris, go back one more time. All that happened on Facebook is this lady, which I do know, and I'm not good. We didn't put her name up there, but all she did was post this that's going around. She just click and posted this. Immediately, just like that, Facebook said, well, if you're going to go talk about the little caramel-colored lady from California that slept with Mayor Wilson out there to get to the top, that smoked dope with Snoop Dogg listening to Snoop Dogg years before Snoop Dogg and Tupac came out with music. If you're going to, that's not a hoax. That's what happened. Related article. It's going to happen. If you put up Trump is, if you, I'm going to tell you, wait for it. I'll give you an example. We'll see. If you put up on Facebook, Twitter, social media, they're setting it up now. So if you put up an article that says, President Donald Trump has appointed more women to his cabinet and inner circle than any other president in history, and you post that, because you want women to see, hey, Trump has actually a very strong inner circle of women that are helping run in this country. You put, boom, related article will come up. Watch and see. Trump, accused of, 19 women accused Trump of sexual misconduct. I'm telling you, you see that right there? Hoax. Descendants of Jamaica are black under the census guideline. That's today, folks. That happened this morning. I'm just telling you. They do that. They're going to do that over and over. Let me make sure I got... the Facebook thing scares the friggin' hell out of me. And I'll get to that a little more later. Hold on. I want to go back to... I want to show 2 quick pictures. And then I want to... all right, go to number 19. You saw that there, fake right there, false. And then you have Chairman Cummings asking a letter for Facebook requesting that they provide all posting on that group. Oh, they're getting ready to help, folks. They're getting ready to help. All right, new polling is out. New polling is out. Right here, number 14. Joe Biden and Senator Harris are only 20 and 22%. Nothing has been, nothing here is a coincidence. And we're going to take another break because I want to come back and I want to direct my conversation to on Independence Day. I want to finish with that. But let me say this. I apologize. I shouldn't come here and say certain words. But the heat is on Biden. It's July 3rd. Rush may be right. I may be moving slowly with Rush. Rush came out after the ABC interview. Don't have time to explain to that. The ABC interview covered Joe Biden, his son Hunter Biden, China, the Ukraine. They're so corrupt it's not even funny. Rush Limbaugh came out that day and said, Plugs Biden is done, over, he's finished. I said, no, not yet. But I tell you, this poll right here and the decline and the angry black woman yelling at him the other night and Democrats thinking, oh my gosh, she's angry, she's black, she's yelling at Joe Biden. I think I'll vote for her because she'll smoke dope with Snoop Dogg in the Situation Room. Holy mackerel, Batman. Anyhow, so I shouldn't say bad words, but this right here, they're under the heat. Number 36, The New Yorker. Going down. Fox has it up. Going down. Biden's lead in polls drops after first debate. Hunter Biden on July 1st, the son, the crankhead, the cokehead, the meth head, whatever he is. My brother just died. His wife looks nice. Maybe I have a kid in Arkansas. I don't know. It's all the above, right? This is in the New Yorker. I don't care. F you. F you. Like, you know what cracks me up? I say this, SH asterisk. If you put the asterisks in there, you have done the ethical, the moral, the thing needed for children not to understand what you're saying. Oh. I don't care. F you. F you, Mr. President, and your little friends. Here I am, living my life. I'm living my life. F you, okay? Here I am. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ella, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. You know, I can't show everybody how they can get in touch with us, Josh. Phone number, email address, and there you go. I got 2 more stories I want to do because it's almost time for the Freedom Zone at 10 o'clock. Don't leave. The Freedom Zone with Candace. You know, Josh, we got to figure out something because I look a little too dark. I mean, and I'm not African American, and I don't want people to get confused. Don't, all right, I heard that, Carmel. Anyhow, the Freedom Zone with Candace is coming up right at 10 o'clock. All right, so don't miss that. I have 2 more segments. You know, Josh, I can't get out of my head that congresswoman, that barking dog congresswoman hanging out a door window down there like she's wolfing at the people. I can't get that picture out of my head. I can't get that. That's not right, Josh. That's wrong. That is not Alexandria. Wait a minute. That's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Now can you find the one without me finding it? The one her barking out the window? Just flip it back. Let's do that real quick. There she is, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And then she switched real quick. Go to the other one. I can't tell the difference. Can you? Anyhow, get that off there, Josh. All right, it's July 3rd. God bless America. Kate Smith. Okay, so let's do, the media has gone nuts, super nuts over the President of the United States holding a God bless America 4th of July event. Number 28, they're nuts today. They are so anti-America. They hate this country. Everything is a campaign celebration to everybody. I tell you, it just is. Maybe the guy loves this country. 4th of July celebration, salute to America to include military display. Maybe Kim Jong-un will be watching. Maybe he will. Maybe some other people will be watching in the world and say, damn, July, why you got an M1 Abrams tank, Sherman tank, the M88 recovery vehicle, a B-2 bomber is going to fly over, F-35, salute to America, salute to include military display. Flyovers include F-22s, F-35s, AF-1 stealth bomber plus M1 tanks. They're going nuts. Maybe we love this country. Let's go to number 29. All the media is just, they're having a field day. They are in major tear down America mode today between their crisis that they created at the border and the salute to America. Number 30. Critics question Trump's July 4th event. It's an event. There's no way we can love the country. There's no possible way. What is the media going to do when he stands up there and gives an absolute amazing speech about this country? Changes to annual celebration strike many as polarizing. Polarizing. Well. Let's see what else I find. All right. See what else I have. Hold on. All right, let's go to this one. Here's Fox, number 23. Are they concerned on how much it's going to cost? Thanks to Phantom Fireworks and Fireworks by Garucci for their generosity in donating the biggest fireworks show Washington, D.C. has ever seen. They donated the whole fireworks show. Oh, my God. MSNBC's not televising it. Yeah, no, they're not televising it. Okay? 4th of July, a July celebration in our nation's history, the greatest one. He wants to have the greatest celebration. That's just who he is. He wants us Americans to celebrate July 4th in the greatest, proudest fashion. We love this country. Number 22, the Trump of July. Really? MSNBC. Now, Fox put this up, but it was MSNBC. The Trump of July. Oh, my God. These people have lost their friggin' mind. absolutely lost their friggin' mind. Now, I don't want you to leave me because I'm not done with the show today. Okay? I got one more segment. Please do not leave. This is 5 minutes. Now, if you love this country, and there's things that happen that get you teared up, and you just feel, man, I love the USA of A. I love the soil I stand on. I love my freedom. God bless America. This is 5 minutes that you don't want to miss. Please. Now, here's the thing I want you to think about. Now, when this song was introduced, the way people went to the radio and turned it up, no matter what they were doing that day. This is what you're going to see. No matter what they were doing when this song was released, whether they're accountants and they're businessmen, or if they're just sitting at home, or a housewife, God forbid, a house, they went to the radio and turned it up, and they stopped and listened. That's the feeling I get on my country. What do you get? 5 minutes, don't leave me, because I got another segment right after this video that we want to talk about and you don't want to miss to end the show. Play this video.
On this November 11th, the 21st anniversary of the armistice of World War I, that is the record of those who said they had no more territorial ambitions. Czechoslovakia annihilated, Albania invaded,
is the number you have just heard. And now we take great pleasure in presenting to you the star of our program, Miss Kate Smith.
Hello, everybody. It is my happy privilege to introduce a new song, God Bless America. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairie to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountain to the prairie to the ocean. Bye, Daddy.
Bye, dear. Don't be late.
No. White with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet
Right, Pop? Right, son.
God bless America, land that I love. Beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountain to
Kind of makes you think of Blake, doesn't it? Makes you think of a lot of things. We're going to be in this yet, Mom.
Hello, son.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, darling. New song?
Brand new, first time in the air.
Brand new, my eye.
You know, I threw that song out of Yip Yip Yap Yank 22 years ago. Sounds better now.
If that didn't swell up your eyes, if that didn't, you watched them the first time they were hearing it, turning it up. It brought the love I have for this country. Now, one thing, I want to finish that right there because I did not want to leave and go to 4th of July tomorrow, and I'll close with that. I want to come back. Josh, I want you to put the video up that you just had, okay? But them to still be able to hear me if you could. And I want you to slide over and freeze it on 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Can that happen? Freeze frame the video that we just played at 4:20 and let the audience hear my microphone, if you can do that. If you can just put it in that window, I guess that'll be. Let's see what happens there. Okay, see what all right. Go ahead and see what that happens, because, folks, if that didn't swell up your heart, God bless America, my home sweet home, and look at the way that was put together back then with the video with everybody from different. Okay, there's 420. In that video, who is that? You tell me. Is that Ronald Wilson Reagan in that video? Kate Smith introduces God Bless America. 420. Is that Ronald Reagan that was sitting there? Wow. What a day. July 3rd here on Good Morning from the Office. Is that Ronald Reagan? I think so. All right, back to me. Now, my last story of the day, considering it's 4th of July tomorrow on Independence Day, and people will say, well, what has this got to do with the price of tea in China? You know, it is something that I've had a great opportunity at my age to be able to live and know the great auto industry, okay? God knows my dad and your dad out there, they are the ones that really got to enjoy the Oldsmobile and the Mercury and the great things, the new fins on the Cadillac and all the above. You guys get to enjoy that, and I came along at a time that I really got to enjoy the auto industry, but I also got to watch it collapse, which obviously your moms and dads did too, but I got to watch the greatness collapse in this country. And when I say that, let's go with number one. Lee Iacocca. Let's not get into Democrat, Republican, or anything. There's Lee Iacocca, and I forget the other guy there. Creator of the Mustang. The Mustang, folks. He died at 94. He was president of Ford Motor Company. They fired him. A little back and forth there. We don't have time for that. The Mustang, Lee Iacocca. Now go over to number 4. There he is standing in front of the very famous Ford Falcon and the Mustang. which I had a 1964, was it 1964 or 1962? I had a Ford Falcon. There's Lee Iacocca from Ford. Introducing the Mustang, okay? Now, he died, and let's remember this. I've got this up. This guy also, okay? This guy is responsible for, where is it at? At Ford, okay? The Mustang, the Continental Mark III, the Ford Escort, Mercury, the revival of the Mercury brand in 1960, he brought it back. Mercury Cougar, Mercury Marquis, do you remember that? Okay. Now, so he got fired from Ford, long story short, went over to Chrysler. Chrysler said, can you save us? Now, I'm not a supporter of the Chrysler bailout. When Lee Iacocca went to the United States of America, and I'm pretty sure it was Jimmy Carter, and said, will you bail us out? I was not in favor of it, okay? I don't want to get into that. We don't have time. That, you know, hey, if you can't make it, you just need to collapse. But we did. See, this is not like the phony bailout of Chrysler and General Motors that actually left General Motors being owned by the unions, and they never did pay the American people back, you know the lie, and Chrysler being owned by Fiat, a bicycle company, an Italian bicycle company. All that being said, when he went, Chrysler was broke. And he went to the United States of America and said, look, you collapse Chrysler, okay, you got a problem. So we said, all right, we'll loan you the money. I'm making this story simplistic, okay? So I wasn't a big fan. But if you're going to come and sell somebody that, hey, give me the money, and I will turn this around and pay you back. Number two. There it is, folks. The Chrysler minivan. One of the biggest selling automobiles. Now, we went from the station wagon. I don't know. I'm of the generation where I rode in the far back of the station wagon. My dad slung us around. Okay. I mean, in the 70s, I don't know, we'll go for the early 70s or whatever. We'll go somewhere. If you didn't have a station wagon and some parent wasn't slinging you around in the back, you weren't bouncing off the walls. All right. The seats that folded up, you sat right there, you know, just 2 inches from the gas tank. I love it. The station wagon in the back. The seats folded up. You can put 4 kids. Hey, right on your gas tank today. We've got room. Anyhow, right? Put your feet on the gas tank, kids. Whoa. All right, stop with all the joking there, okay? No more horsing around. But funny enough, we went through the station wagon craze, okay? And then, you know, Lee Iacocca, I guess, figured out we want the station wagon back, but not in its original form. So they come up with a van, the minivan. And this dude hit pay dirt with this. Chrysler minivan, Dodge, whatever, they hit pay dirt. These things were rolling off and selling. And then he saved the company. My God, here he is, number 3. This is the introduction. This is the day, the Plymouth Voyager. This is the day they introduced it. And then here is the one. My God, how many of these were left on the side of the road? And they ran. And he put a little cheap sedan. He brought number 5, okay? The K car. He brought back this little 4-door that the family could buy. This was cheap, wasn't expensive, it was dependable. Chrysler was putting out a decent product here. The K car. He put this thing out, and between the minivan and the K car, I mean, they were all over the highway, and they were accepted, and they were actually good vehicles. They were not bad vehicles. And he is the father of the minivan. Now, that being said, let's go back to number 3. He took those 2 products, and you know what he did? He paid the bill back. Unlike today, okay, unlike today, this guy, he was born in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Okay? His name wasn't Leo, like Leo or something, but they said Lee, okay? Iacocca joined Ford in 1946. A lot of talk about him being a Democrat. He's from Allentown, Pennsylvania. What do you expect? Union. He grew up in a union town. A lot of talk about Democrat support. A lot of talk, I remember him running as a Democrat, endorsing. I don't care. I don't care. I must tell you, when I was a kid, and I was an adult but a kid at this time, I watched this guy borrow money from the American people. I didn't agree with it, but he did. And I watched how he went to Washington, D.C., and he sat down and he convinced the people in D.C., if Chrysler collapses, we got a problem. I mean, you think you got a problem with the government now? In the economy? We collapse, you got a problem. You can't let us collapse. And they didn't. Whether you agree or not, they didn't. But the guy did what he said he was going to do. Okay? He said he did what he was going to do. The 1979 Chrysler bailout, realizing that the company would go out of business if it did not receive a large infusion of cash, Iacocca approached the United States Congress in 1979 and successfully requested a loan guarantee. All right? He made the K car, the Dodge Aries, the Plymouth Reliant in 1981. All right? He told him, look, I got some cars ready for development. I don't have the money. I got cars ready for development. Iacocca led Chrysler's acquisition of AMC. Okay, remember the AMC? Well, they made Jeep. They owned Jeep. Very profitable. He brought Jeep into Chrysler. He's the guy responsible for that. Okay? I'm just telling you right now, let me just say this. He made a loan guarantee. He had cars ready to roll. He went to our Congress in 1979. We were in a terrible financial mess in this country. We were in a terrible economic shape in 1979. And he said, look, when this collapses, you think you got it bad now. And he talked him into it, and he said, I got cars ready to go. And the guy saved Chrysler. That's just my opinion. I may get a lot of people argue, but this guy saved Chrysler, saved millions of American jobs, and he is not part of the bailout, or my opinion, not saying he wasn't in any talks or was never consulted, but this guy paid America back. Agree with what he did or not, agree with us loaning the money, he paid America back. So, hey, Lee Iacocca and your family, I wish you well. You are a great American story. You are. You absolutely have left an impression on every, I'm not going to say just young man, because I'm not going to say every young man got a Mustang and every mom got a minivan. There's enough jokes about dad driving a minivan and mom having a little Mustang, okay? So the point is, you have left an impression, at my age, we'll leave it at that, on every mom and dad, boy and girl in this country. You've left your impression on us. You know, I just can't say enough. I cannot say enough. Let me see if there's something I forgot today, Josh, to make sure. We'll leave it at that. Let's show the barking dog one more time. For, you know, there you go, the barking. There she is. There's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. We have a statement. Every time I say we have a statement, you save that picture. And you know how you know plugs Biden may be finished, done, and over with? His son Hunter is helping him throw in the towel, number 36. I don't care. F you, Mr. President. I'm here. I'm living my life. Hunter Biden. I'm out. Happy 4th of July. Make sure, now let me tell you something. Make sure tomorrow you are attending 4th of July parades. You're attending fireworks shows. You're watching the president and Washington, D.C., how proud we are of this country. Go out there and be proud of the United States of America, wearing your red, white, and blue, and loving this country, but don't love your government. Love the country tomorrow. I can't say enough. It's time for Candace with the Freedom Zone, so don't go away. Stick around. In about 5 minutes, the Freedom Zone will be back. Now, another thing, Josh, little side note, we will not be here tomorrow. No live show tomorrow, period. We will not. I will be at a parade. We'll be enjoying the day and celebrating our independence. Friday, we will be at Sycamore Crossing. The show will go on Friday morning live, 8 a.m. Dr. Whaley, All-Star Political Panel, North Georgia Senior Living, Pet of the Week, you name it. It's going to be there Friday in Blue Ridge. Take us out now, Josh.